welcome to this demonstration about what to do next here on our corridor that we've been working on. So what we're going to do in this video is work on cleaning this area up right here. So on the one we've been working on, looks like our corridor just came to a certain point and then it just stopped. And the reason it stopped is because it ran out of point data, so it doesn't know what's going on up in this corner. So what we're going to do is add in some point data so this corridor can go ahead and rebuild and finish displaying in that area. So the proper way to do this would be you'd send your survey crew back out to collect more point data. You'd import that point data in and then update your corridor. Sometimes that isn't always feasible, and so sometimes we have to kind of estimate and make things work. And so that's what we're going to do today. So I'm just going to put this on my 0 layer and then just draw some lines. So I'm going to start here from the end of my corridor, and I'm going to draw a line just roughly parallel to the end of my corridor that I already have here. So something like this. If it were to extend out, it would look something like this. And then come and do the same thing from this daylight, from the edge of daylight right there. And I'm just going to kind of estimate what I think that's going to look like. So I know I need point data all the way inside of this and all the way around this for this corridor to end up finishing out. So now I'm going to take some more lines and I'm going to find these contour lines in here. So to do that, I'm going to kind of simplify this surface a little bit. So I'll go ahead and click on the surface, come on over here to surface properties, click on surface properties. In here, we're going to create a new style. So I'm going to go ahead and make a copy of contours 2 and 10, go to the information tab, delete the copy and put SATC behind it. And then under contours, I'm going to change this to 10 and 50. Since I changed it there under the name, I'll go ahead and change the description to match. And then come on over to the contours tab, expand out contour intervals, and go ahead and change your minor interval to 10 feet. Go ahead and hit OK. Hit OK again. And now that surface will update. So what we're looking at is I made this from an image that we imported. And so that image had these contour lines on there. So we're going to do kind of the same thing there. We're going to kind of estimate what we think these contour lines should look like. And they're all roughly parallel. So I'm just going to click on the end of one and then finish drawing it out on what I think it's going to look like. And then go ahead and do that for the next one. And then looks like for one more. So for those three, looks like I need to do this one over here as well. So I'll go ahead and add it in there as well. Okay. All right, so that gives me a starting point. So now I'm going to go ahead and create points along these lines. So to do that, I'll come up here to the Home tab on the ribbon, click on Points, click on Point Creation Tools, brings up this Create Point dialog box. I'll start working my way down through here. So for layer, we want our points to be on the V node layer. So we'll go ahead and scroll up here, select V node, hit OK. For points creation, I'm going to go ahead and set this to be automatic for elevations. And then for point names, I'll do none. I can always add those in later. For point descriptions, I'll use none. I can add those in later. And then my default elevation, so I'll go ahead and set that to what I want it to be. So I'm starting on this contour line right here. So if I hover over it, looks like the elevation of the point where my cursor is at is 149.84 feet. So that must be my 150-foot contour. So I'll go ahead and set my elevation to be 150 feet. Now I can go ahead and create points manually. And so what I'm looking for is just a point on this line anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and just make some adjustments here to my object snaps. I'm going to turn everything off except for nearest. And then it'll just click a point there. It's not going to prompt me for anything. It automatically assigned its elevation to be 150 feet. So I'm just going to click along here to add those points in. Once I get those points added, I'll go ahead and hit enter. And then I need to come back up here and just change my elevation to the next one. So for my next one, looks like this next contour is going to be at 140 feet. So they just changed by 10-foot intervals. So I'll do 140 feet, hit that little double caret to minimize that, click on manual point creation, and go ahead and add some points along those lines like that. So go ahead and do that for these other two contour lines, and I'll go ahead and do that as well, and then I'll show you what that's going to look like. Alright, so we've got all those points in there. Now it's just a matter of updating everything. So I'm going to come over here to my tool space, and on my prospector tab, I've got my points are showing that my no display is out of date. So I'll go ahead and right click on it and do update. Come on down to surfaces. Existing ground is showing that it needs to be rebuilt. So I'll go ahead and rebuild my surface. And you'll see that that surface boundary is going to come out and include all those points I just added. And then I need to come down to my corridors, find Weber Parkway Road, right click on it, rebuild it as well. You'll notice we do still get a few warnings. I'll go ahead and hit the green check mark in there. So those warnings are for these two corners down here. So, but you'll see that this daylight strip has already went all the way out and finished. And so this end of my corridor is done. So now the only thing left to do would be delete these lines and then go do it on these other two corners. So I'll go ahead and do that and show you what that's going to look like. All right, so I just got done adding points. So come on down here and you can see where I kind of estimated where that corridor is going to finish. So I just need to have points on the outside of that. And then same thing over here. I just need to have points all the way around on the outside of that. So let's see how this is going to look. So I'll come back over here. I'll update my no display point group. I'll rebuild my surface. And you'll see that surface boundary jump outside of there. And then come on down to my corridor and right click on it, rebuild it as well. Looks like I still get a few messages. So let's take a look and see where those are at. All right, so I've identified the problem. So you can see, so this line right here is the end of my corridor, and this last line is the one that actually goes out to this daylight line to the extents. So I just need to add a few more points out here on the outside of this. Once I do that, update everything, and I'll show you how it works. All right, and there we go. So I added these 5 points out here on this 80-foot contour, rebuilt my surface. So my surface boundary is out here, rebuilt my corridor. So there's my corridor. I don't get any warning messages, and so this thing's done. So at this point, I'll go ahead and save this, and then we'll get started on the next video. So thanks for working along, and let me know if you have any problems. Thanks for watching.